So, it has been a while. You probably hear the fan blowing on the mic every now and then. I had to, my hard drive died, like it was going dead. And then my video card from like last year, um, was messing up. And I was like, well, it's okay for now, I'll let it go. Well, it, uh, it died on me, pretty much. So, I spent probably about enough to get a new Omen HV and running it back and forth between Best Buy. So I had to go reinstall everything, and that was kind of annoying. And because when I was running before, it wouldn't pick Scorpion up, as you could see in the last Valve video I did. So I was like, okay, whatever. It'll be easy to go redo everything. Well, they gave me like standard Windows 10 or whatever, even though it had the Omen startup screen and stuff. And it took a bunch of stuff, or it didn't have a lot of the stuff the Omen thing did, the Omen Windows. So one of the things was the microphone settings. The shit wasn't that great, and I in the Windows settings I had to turn it up to 100 and it wasn't doing anything. Like some people couldn't hear. So I uh, I picked something up the other day, and I was gonna make a video in it, and it wasn't. My microphone would read, but it wouldn't play through OBS. So I downloaded this VCL thing, which it's not even showing up now on my. Oh, that's right, it's on the other thing. Anyways, VCL, some kind of video thing, because everybody was like, "Oh yeah, if your mic's not showing up or you can't hear your sound, you know, get this and it'll plug into OBS." And I was like, "Okay, whatever." So I picked that up, couldn't figure it out, and then I was like, "This stupid Realtek audio thing shows up whenever I plug in the mic," and I was like, maybe I'll just go in there and mess around with that for a little bit tonight and see if that does anything. Well, the mic setting was turned all the way up on that too, but then it had the boost thing for sound, and I was like, I'll mess around with that and see what happens. Because I think I had to do that on Omen when I had my the other headset and stuff when I started recording. So yeah, I uh, I guess I got it fixed now. So um, you know, everybody keeps talking about that Final Fantasy Online and how it's so great and everything. But from what I was seeing, it's the same thing as WoW, only it's got better graphics, and I guess there's more events going on in the game, which there's events going on in WoW too. They have their daily stuff and all that. So I don't really see, I don't see what the big fuss is, and I will show you why. Because ta-da, here we go into the Final Fantasy. Now, because I the fuck was that? Oh, people playing music. But I I bought the game and the expansion that's out currently, and it gave you like 30 days free. And I didn't know if you bought a time card if it would um, get rid of that 30 days free or not, which I didn't really care. And then my biggest thing about not getting the game 2 years ago was that hang on once. So my biggest thing, uh, the reason why I didn't pick it up 2 years ago when I got WoW and was playing it, was that I didn't know where to get a card to play was. I couldn't find them at like GameStop or Walmart, and I didn't know because I had this experience with Guild Wars. Me and my friend was playing, and he was on Steam, and I was through the actual Guild Wars thing, and he couldn't find me, and we thought it was like different servers or their own different company servers, so that we couldn't go find each other, you know. So when I seen who was it, Dodger's cousin playing Final Fantasy and Strippin was playing and at me JP was playing, I was like, do I want to take the chance of them being separate servers? Because like Final Fantasy PS4 is different server than Final Fantasy PC. And that's the way it was on the older Final Fantasy that was on PS2, 360, and PC. I think they're all different servers, but I'm pretty sure the 360 and PC were on the same server because I remember talking to people from PC. This is the Newbie Town's marketplace, but I don't know what I need, and I'm level 20, so I'm probably whatever gear I have is probably better than what I need. Anyways, I wasn't sure if it was gonna be different servers or not, so I didn't bother getting it then. And the fact that I didn't know where you got a game time card from, so I bought WoW, the Battle for Azeroth expansion, and time card. Okay, I think this is a mission. Okay, this is if I want to join the Lancer Guild, but I don't want to do that because I'm still working on doing my archery. Uh, but everybody was talking about this game again, and Sai jumped over onto this for a bit, but then she went to Genshin Impact. And then my friend Ra, um, she did something quit WoW, and this is all she plays. And everybody's like, oh man, this is so great and everything, but it's not. Like, if you look at this quest right here, slay 5 boars. Oh, okay. What's this? Call the black bats. Kill 6 of them. Oh, okay, yeah. So much better than WoW. Search for signs of the shadowy figure. That, that's something that WoW has. Okay. What's this? Talk to people. Pretty sure there's a quest. Yeah, there is. Over in, the Horde Troll area in the jungle. Where you had the ship down at the port, at the temple and all that. You had to run around and talk to people there. I think I had to shoot targets. Yeah, shoot 6 targets. I think there's there's stuff like that in WoW. So the quests aren't that different. Like, they're the same quests. I think the area sizes for everything is about the same size too. Here is your pretty much your auction house. I like the tutorials about how stuff is done better or done a bit more on here, but it's still about the same thing. Let's see if I can buy a retainer now. Nope, it says I can't even slay an elk, which is a frog, but yet I'm level 20. You, I think you go to 70 in this. I don't remember, but yeah, pretty much it's the same thing as what WoW is. Here's your hearthstones, pretty much. I go to all these different places. I guess like fishing and all that is a bit better in this. Wow, Krendor did a video and he was talking about it, and so maybe the jobs are way better in this for like fishing and all that. I don't know. I think I had to go to a different place to get them. But as far as like I said, as far as I can tell, this is the same as what WoW is. Only you got better graphics. Um, they have a shop. They have their own marketplace. Let's see if I can figure out where that is. Um, it's definitely not there. And here, these link shells are like, they're kind of like parties. They're like permanent parties, I think. They used to have these over on the old WoW, or the old Final Fantasy also. Um, you have your own space for armor, which is kind of nice. And then you have your inventory, which they give you. That's where my eyes are going bad. I don't know what that is, and okay, I clicked that and it did something. Key items. But they give you bags. I don't think you can get more than that. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. I don't remember what these do. Okay, here's profile. Do I have any titles? No. And then here's your jobs. This is a nice thing about Final Fantasy is all you have to do is go to wherever job quest guy is and be like, okay, I'll take this quest, and then you can go become that job. I wanted to be rogue. I thought that was in the main, like the ones you could pick from, but it wasn't. I think it was like this one, pugilist, dance, lancer, gladiator, marauder, conjurer, archer, maybe this one. But there's like 4 or 5 things you could pick from. And then everything else, once you get something leveled up, maybe 2 things leveled up, then you pick up other stuff. I don't remember. And then you have carpenter, blacksmith, armorer, goldsmith, leather worker, weaver, alchemist, culinarian, which is your cook, fisherman, your herb guy, and your miner. And I think you can swap between these and it remembers what you did. But I was gonna go for cooking and fishing because I don't know if after what did it say 50 days that I have, if after my 50 days if I'm gonna stick with this or not. I figured I'd see what it was like because I played the other one and I liked it, but it also had like Beastmaster, Puppet Master, and something else. Like there was more jobs. I think Dragoon was one too. Uh, but they had a lot more jobs than the old one. And then here's their thing: they'll put quests out, but if you don't have the expansion pack, you can't do them. Which is what made me go buy the time card. And I had to. I bought the. It was on sale, $23. It gave you the standalone game, and then they gave you the expansion pack, Stormbringer or whatever it was, for 20 bucks, which was a good deal. But when I clicked him before, because he's an archer guy, I think it was like you don't have this expansion pack, and you need to be subbed or whatever. And I was like, okay, fuck you, whatever. So now it just says I got to be level 60, which if I don't piss around and get on and play more, then yeah. Supposedly there's a quest for this guy, or one of these guys, at 20 to give you the chocobo to ride. But I don't know where it is. I'm trying to figure out where the fuck this place is what I'm trying to do. I'll show you some combat here. I'm not gonna make a big group. It's probably an hour long by now. But I'm not gonna make a big video on this because there's not that much to show. I did have trouble trying to use a controller on the game, even though it's set up for controller. It even says it in the thing. Over here in the settings, you go to system, and it's like, what do you want to be? Do you want to do controller, or do you want to do mouse and keyboard? And I was like, oh, well, controller would be really fucking good. It'd probably be better than Black Desert. So I was like, okay, I'll do controller. I could do everything except for use the attacks. So I was like, what the fuck? When you use a power, it kind of actually feels like you're doing something. Which I see somebody else say that, and I was like, yeah, whatever. And then I started playing it, and I was like, yeah, it actually feels good to sit here and kill something. Now, you don't run over and pick stuff, or you don't click on the bodies to pick stuff up, it just automatically, it's like, oh, you killed that. And then you walk over and walk over it, usually, and it'll give you the stuff. Supposedly there's an orchestra that you can, I've never killed one of these things. Still. God damn it. I made a button for next target, and so sometimes even if you're not looking in the direction like that one, it'll attack whatever's closest. I was a little annoyed that I couldn't get my mic to work. So I'm kind of happy about that now. So I was like, man, I want to make more videos. My friend Jess is gonna see this because I think she's subscribed to my channel, and we were just talking about Final Fantasy tonight. She got on WoW to play or hang out for a couple minutes, And I was like, so did you see that a lot of people are leaving WoW for Final Fantasy? And she's like, no. And I was like, yeah. I was like, I've looked at videos and stuff, and it looks just like WoW, only better graphics and stuff. And she's like, so did you go over? And I was like, no. Because I bought her 4 months of WoW game time. Because she was, having a little bit of money trouble. She has her kid and stuff, and kid comes first, and bills and all that, as it should. So, I was like, instead of doing stupid shit in WoW, maybe I'll just, give you some time cards. And I bought her, uh, Shadowland, so we could go do that stuff together. And, we played some, but she's been working a lot and everything, so I was just like, I'm not gonna say anything. She's working, trying to make money and all that, pay her bills, you know? So when she asked if I was playing this, I told her no, because the 4 month card, she's only been on like maybe 10 times in that 4 months. And I was like, I don't need her spending, fuck is it, I think 20 bucks for 2 months. I think it's cheaper than WoW. I was just trying to find the button for that to look at what the pricing was for the card. But I think it's a little cheaper than WoW, but that's still money that she'd be wasting if she's not gonna play. So I was just like, I'm not gonna tell her that I'm playing, and then she won't come play or waste her money not playing. But I did send her a video of what Genshin Impact's like, and send her the link to that since it's free, and you can team up in it and stuff. But it's kind of like the hell game is that? I've played a couple games where if you join somebody else's thing, you can't open stuff, but you can fight things, and it's kind of like that. So I'd probably end up being like, hey, you let me join you, so that she could go find the locked boxes and stuff to open up. Yeah, I know, I'm not even supposed to be here. That's because I don't know where I'm supposed to be. And these two marks over here, these two little arrows up by the north, I think they're for... I get these quests where it's like, you have a time limit to go do them. And, where the fuck am I? East Shroud. I'm over there. Oh, other nice thing is clicky. Yeah, sure, I got like 5,000 gold. Where's the fucking map? There we go. But these things are timed, and they say it's better to get closer to where the spot is before you activate it, so that you have more time to kill and stuff. And it's like, well, with me, I don't know where the fuck the shit is. So why would why would I? Even though you probably get a lot of good XP and weapons out of them, I'm just like, I don't really want to go do that. I also have a guild I joined, but I'm probably going to leave it to find a better one. Okay, I think that was up there. Gotta zoom out. Oh no, wait a minute. If I remember... There's a tunnel. So I think I was over here and I died because 3 or 4 of them came to me and then nobody wanted to res me. Which, there are some nice people that I've run into. Like I went over on Strippin's server that he plays on and started up a magic user just to see what conjuring was like. And somebody gave me a pet. I was like, oh, well, that's cool. That was nice of somebody to do. You might hear that ding, ding, ding. That's me just continually hitting the button. I'm used to WoW. Doing like, there was one power you could just hit over and over and over. It would stack up attacking, if I remember. But, I just do that just to make sure my attacks hit. Or actually get the attacks. Now, if I shoot this guy, the other one's probably going to come and then I'm going to die. Then that's going to be the end of the video. So, I give it a minute, see if he moves closer. But yeah, I probably spent about, I think the Omen Vespa I had, it was different, it was newer. I think the price tag was like $1,000 on it. And after buying it's not the newest video cards, but it's an upgrade to what I had. I spent like $700 on the fucking thing. And let me tell you something, from what I was told, video cards are hard to find because people are mining for them bitcoins you've heard so much about lately. So people have been grabbing up the video cards for that shit and drove the prices up on them. So I spent like $700 on that. Probably about 600 and something running back and forth between Best Buy. I ended up buying their program for the year in case I had to keep going back, that I wouldn't get charged every time going back to see them. And then because my hard drive, they were like, hey, why is your computer load up so slow and stuff? And I was like, I don't know. So they're like, we're gonna test that out too. And I was like, okay. So they're like, yeah, your C drive's dying. And I was like, what? And they're like, yeah, it's dying. Would you like to get another one? And I was like, yeah, if it's dying, I might as well. So I bought like, I think I had a 1 terabyte in it. I think I bought a 2 or a 4. And then when we couldn't figure out what was going on, and they sent a guy here, and I was like, it's probably a video card. I was like, it came back, or that's what it was before. So the guy was here, and he got looking, and then he ran a program on everything on the computer, and he's like, you know, your hard drive is almost filled up on your D drive. And I was like, what? He's like, yeah. He's like, what all's on it? And I was like, just games. I was like, I bought a bigger one, like last year sometime, and I just put games on it so that I could play my games and not worry about running out on C drive. He's like, well, your thing's pretty well, or it's getting pretty filled up. And I was like, well, I don't want to go through that shit again, having to move or re-download Steam and make it go to that drive and all that shit. So I was like, I don't know what I'll do when it starts getting where it's like, hey, you need to delete shit. Which, to be fair, there's a bunch of Humble Bundle games that I could probably take off that I haven't played. Scorpion bought me a pack of like board game things, like Settlers of Catan and stuff like that, that we were supposed to play, and then we ended up getting into yeah, what the fuck is it? Warhammer and World of Warcraft and some of that stuff. So we haven't played them. I even bought them something for Tabletop Simulator, and we haven't even went in and played that. I even bought them Streets of Rogue, which is pretty decent. We haven't even played that. But are you fucking attacking me? You fucking pig? I think this is my only other AoE. I think that's one and that's one. Oh, now I got you. Oh, shit. What the fuck? Did you see that? That guy with a G was in my guild that I'm in, and he left. What garbage trash? I had some weirdo last night when I was playing. He was all like, how was it? Hi, would you like to team up with me? I looked at you in the free, this thing, the free company, and you seem like you're a match for me. Could we could we team up an adventure? I was like, what kind of bullshit thing is that? I know what he wanted. He wanted to get freaky, and I was like, I didn't even fucking answer him. I was like, what the fuck? That was lame. So I just left him wait for an answer, and I just went about. I was shooting targets. I was busy. This is the carpenter place, but I don't want to be a carpenter. I want to fish and cook. And in case you're wondering, I am looking for, well, let's see what they got. They have all kinds of stuff. I got this. This is my little chocobo thing. This is some kind of... I'm not sure what that is. And I'm not sure what that is, and I don't... This is like crafting stuff here, and this is probably for chocobo. My eyes a little blurry. I'm pretty sure it's for chocobos. And this is a mob, or another friend thing. So let's go over here. I think I have... No, maybe not. Let's say I think I have gold to sell them, but I don't. I do have... maybe not. I have nothing to give them. Alright. Or to sell them. Now to figure out where my guild is, or... yeah, my guild. My, that thing. Don't mind me, I don't know where I'm running to. I do this in WoW too, so... at least here I can let the chat up. I don't even know how to close the super chat, but at least on here I can let the chat up. Over on WoW, on Moonguard, you can't do that. Okay, where is my stupid... So, I did turn the sound down for the game. I get every now and then some idiot commenting on my my Black Desert thing for where the house is. Bitching, complaining about, oh yeah, he stands right next to the horses and you can't hear anything. And I was like, listen, idiot. It was one of my first videos and I didn't know the sound was that bad. Because really, it didn't sound bad going through my headset. But, it's a little loud, but you can still hear. And it's not really, you don't really need to hear to show where the house is, or what the house icon looked like. Like the title of the video was like, "Where's my house?" And then the fact that I opened the map up, pointed at a thing, and then went to it, should, I didn't even read that. Okay, where's that guy at? See, more running around shit. Oh, that wasn't even it. It's this one. Where's this at? Where am I at? Man. I just want my... unable to teleport there because... alright, fuck you. Watch this. Boom. Am I right? We'll find out. I think attuned is like when you set an end to your Hearthstone and WoW. So like if you go to the goat gyre inn and you're normally doing some of this shit. That's fucking cool. So if your home is say Dalaran, and you're like, well, I keep doing missions here in Goldjar. So then you go to the end and set it. Wait. The fuck? God damn it. That's Norse. I don't have that place. How the fuck do I get over there? There was a button to... I don't like when it doesn't highlight what this shit does. I don't know if that's a me thing that did that. Oh, wow. Oh. Take that off. How the fuck? Okay. Now that I fucked that up, I gotta open that back up. But that's pretty much what a tune is. The setting where your Hearthstone is, I think. There's one to discover them, and then there's one to set your Hearthstone to the spot. I also had to rearrange buttons. Hopefully I can get through there. But I had to rearrange buttons on here too so I could actually play. They had it left-handed, the AWSD stuff, and I was like, I can't fucking do that. And then when I went to set it for AWSD stuff, or for the regular buttons that I use, it was like, you can't save it because it's, the buttons are set to something else, and I was like, well, god damn it. Oh, it's a good thing I came over here. I needed that. I was just like, oh, there's something there. Like one of them things. So, let's see if I'm right. Apparently there's like jumping puzzle quests in this game too, which I haven't done anything like that since Star Wars on the Old Republic. At one point I made JD log into my game to get up and get me one of the Sith things on a ledge I couldn't get up to. So I can't wait. This will be fun. Okay, I guess I just go right up here and it zoops me over to here. Motherfucker, I could have went up there. I didn't have to. So, I was playing Black Desert because they came out with the pirate. Maybe I'll do a video on that sometime here. They brought the pirate out and they fucked up that because they didn't. That was loud. It had to be loud for you. But they didn't give it a gun, which I think it should have had a gun. Because pirates are known for their flintlock pistols. So I was like, well, I got looking, and they gave me a stove or something for my house, and I was like, okay, I'll. Oh, this isn't even where I want to be. I want to go out here and around. I was like, okay, I'll go put that in my house. So I got looking on the map because I couldn't remember, because I think the Xbox one, we're set up in a different town. And I think on PC we were at some little crap house. Because it was like we're gonna make potions and stuff. So, and all the ingredients for the potions we wanted to make was at that house, or at that town. So me and Scorpion just set up there. So when I got looking to see where the stupid thing was, it wasn't there, and I know why. They swapped server people or something, and you had to log in and make sure your stuff was right, and and to keep your name and everything. So when they did that big move, I think a lot of people lost the house they had. Now this over here is a like daily boss or something. Okay, that's what I thought. Here comes the fun part. I think I had to kill all these guys. But this is what the levy guy had, is stuff like this. I was just like, I'm not gonna run and look for a place. Because I think it's red circles on the map and I can barely see them. Maybe I can just walk by. Nope, I didn't think so. And I'm betting even if I did walk by, when I got to the guy, he'd be like, hey, my lizard people. I am just assuming that he's over here somewhere. So I was playing Fallout 76 because my friend asked, I was like, hey, why haven't you been on to play? It's got updates and stuff and it's better. And I was like, it sucked before, that's why. And she's like, it's way better than before. So I've been trying it out. It don't seem as bad as what it was before, but you can tell that that the NPCs are an actual afterthought because it takes them a while to load in sometimes in Xbox. But everything scales to your level, so if you're like level 50 and you're at the newbie area, then everything there is level 50. Kind of annoying. And then say you played and you're using level 20 guns and wiping everything out before it's scaled, and you forget and you go try to kill level 40 stuff with level 20 guns, no, you're gonna die. I died to the super little Russian four-legged robot things. So Yeah, make sure that you have guns and stuff your level to use, because it's annoying. I also found out you could take your, um, I call them mech suits, your power armor, and put them on the roof or on the frame, and then store them in like put them on the frame, name them, and then store it in your inventory or in your stashes, and they stay on there. And then when you pull it out, it's still there. Where the fuck am I? I see they're coming out with Cartoon Network, Nickelodeon, yeah, Cartoon Network, Nickelodeon, um, Smash Brothers game, which I think Cartoon Network had one. I think I have it for the 360. But I might pick that up. I think there's voices for these guys, but I turned that all down when I was trying to set this up to record the other day. So I can use that, but it's not as good as what I have. That is, but I don't want a stupid hunting hat. Or that. And that's the gold that I was going to sell to that vendor. Well, is it worth losing my bandana for a stupid hunting hat? That is 2 defense better than what I have. Ooh. I would like my chocobo quests now, you son of a bitches. Not everything has a cutscene thing like this. It's usually just like, hey, go here. I know there are timed quests in this where you have to like hurry and go somewhere. I'm just hoping I don't run into that shit until after I get my mount. I guess flying to get you can fly in this too. And I guess getting that is a hell of a lot easier than what, hitting a certain level and paying gold. Pretty much you take this quest and you explore and you find these little orbs sitting around and you where the fuck is that? But there's these orbs sitting around and you just go pick them up and then once you find them all then you have flying. But I've only played this for like 3 days. And I'm only leveling so fast because I'm on this. It's like the newbie server on like Black Desert where they boost your XP until you're like I think level 50, and then after that it drops down. Uh, I've tried the normal server because that's what Strippin's on, and they didn't have like special first time players, you know, extra XP or whatever for one of the servers there. So to be to run through on this one, and then to run through on my magic guy on Strippin's server, um, yeah, like I did more quest. I think I had more quests done over there, but I didn't even hit 10. I think so. There's definitely a big difference. The other thing is though, you could probably sit and like murk all the enemies for your level and do that until you don't get as much XP and then go do some quests. Because this is what I've done on WoW. I just like I think if you find the lake outside Goldshire down by the logging camp that has all the Murloc town sitting at, you can sit there and gain 3 or 4 levels just killing that shit. Um, that's my gold. But, like you can do that in some games, and I think you can probably do that in this, and then do quests, and then you know, do it like that if you wanted to. But I was like, why am I on uh, the stripping server if I've got this boosted uh, character pretty much? So I was like, I'm just gonna go over there and play until I can't boost or get the extra XP anymore, and then I'll go back over on Strippins and play. So yeah, I think that's gonna be about it. I'm not sure how long this thing's going, or this video's been going, but I think that's about enough for now. If you want to see more of this, I've got it for either 30 days yet or 50. I bought a 2-month card. Um, I kind of like it. But I like WoW too. So I don't know. I guess it depends on how my money situation goes. I guess there's gonna be 2 more stimulus checks coming out, from what I've heard. The I guess they planned 4. We got 2 already, and there's 2 more coming out. So maybe I'll just grab a couple time cards for both, and then like during the day play this, and then in the evening play WoW with whoever comes on WoW. Um, but yeah, it's the same thing as WoW, only it's got better graphics. Like, oh, oh yeah. Um, it has more slots, like these things. It has way more of them. Where's that at? HUD layout or character configuration? I think it's HUD layout. No, it's not. I think no, I couldn't put some over here on WoW. I think I could drag one over with the HUD thing, but I think it's in the character one. I'll show that real quick. So I want to say right here. Yeah, I could put all these out. Look at this, you get 10 of them. And then you can change, like, if you want to double, like, small side by side, if you want them long side by side, if you want, like, a fucking box thing, or, you know. But I was like, that's too many. I remember looking at somebody. Yeah, there's 10 of them, and then there's a pet heart bar when you get a pet, I guess. I don't know if that's for the Conjurer? I don't know if any of the other classes having pets. Anyways, I remember when I started playing WoW and I went to my friend Bob's place and his buddy Chip was there with his laptop playing WoW and he had like, I don't know how many fucking, I think he had the normal 2 over here and maybe the 2 here, and he may have taken one and put over here. So I don't think I have one over here on my WoW. But it was all decked out, and I was like, I could never fucking do that, because I was just running like this and then using the arrow thing here, like this, and dropping it down to use my next set of powers. I was like, I could never do that. And then I started doing like this top row, and then I seen other people's setups, and I was like, I still could never do that. And then one day, I got like the walk picking thing and all that shit, and then I was like, well, I'll put them over here. Or maybe I was playing Paladin and I had buffs that just pertained to me that I'd never use. So I put them over here. And then I think now I'm just like, man, I think I need more slots because I have like over here for some things, and I have my mounts down here, and then I have these all filled up pretty much all the time, and then I have the drop down for all my my crafting stuff. So yeah, it's just crazy. Like Star Wars is the same thing. It's like I need more slots, and if you're not paying, you don't get all the slots and stuff. But if you pay, you get like I think as many slots as you need or whatever. It's just like, man, I remember when I was like, I could never, ever run a game with all them buttons and stuff, and now I do. So, yeah, now that I got the volume set up, I think, um, if you want to see more of this, I'll do this. If you want to see some Genshin Impact, I'll probably do that, since Sai's playing that. Um, I have, we can do stuff in Warframe, because it'll be grinding in Warframe because I don't have it set up like I do on Xbox. And I don't like streaming on Xbox over Twitch because if I want to see people, I had to pop out the chat thing, and then it makes the game smaller. And from what I've seen, or when I tried to do it on PS4, sometimes that and the YouTube on there would cut out sometimes. If you've noticed some of the videos where I was playing Dissidia with them guys, uh, sometimes the match was still going and then the video stopped. So I think I'd sooner just record stuff on here, and then if I still haven't got my desk, and I have two monitors now because of the whole video card messing up and everything. We thought maybe it was the video or the monitor, so went out and bought another monitor, and it turned out not to be. And I kind of like the new monitor, so I put the other one in my closet for when when I get the desk. And apparently the guys that came and looked said that I don't have. When I bought this tower and stuff, the guy's like, "Oh man, you could hook up like 5 TVs or whatever to it." And I was like, "Oh yeah?" He's like, "Yeah, look, all the holes in the back here, they're all hooked up and stuff." And I was like, "Oh, cool." So then when the guy came to check out everything, I was like, "So how would I hook up like another monitor and all that?" And he's like, "Well, you'd have to go get this and that." And I was like, "Why?" I was like, "Guy told me it was all set up before that." And he's like, no." And I was like, "Oh, okay." Um, but I'm still waiting on another desk and then figuring out how to go about doing that. So it'll probably be a while. I don't want to order one. I don't want to order a desk off of the internet and then not be what I want. I'd sooner go to a brick and mortar, look at it. Maybe if they have a computer chair there, sit in the chair and see if it's what I want. I want to get one of them L-shaped ones, and then put the monitors on it. Hopefully, it has like a pull-out thing for the keyboard and stuff. But yeah, I'd sooner go to the brick and mortar and look at it than be like, "Oh, okay, yeah, I'm gonna send $300 to the company or to like Office Depot online and be like, this is what I want," and then I get it, put it together and stuff, and it's like, nope, it's not what I wanted. So it's been what, 2 years, 3 years? I think I've been saying about wanting one since before Dad died. That was like 2018. I don't fucking remember, but yeah, since I got the voice stuff set up, I think um I do some more videos. Um, I got the raft. I picked that up. Um, maybe I talk Scorpion to getting a copy. Maybe DZ has a copy, and maybe me and that fucking scrub board can play some. I uh, I told him I seen him playing Risk of Ring 2 one night, and I was like, "Yo, if you give me a copy, I'll play it with you." And he never did. But hopefully he's doing pretty good. I sent him a thing about the hook from Blues Traveler, and but I haven't really been watching his stuff. I get too occupied in WoW and stuff to really sit and watch any videos and stuff. And I knew that was going to be a problem even before I I subscribed or I turned WoW back on 2 years ago. Um, like when Pandora came out, I was like, yeah, if I do that, I'm gonna get sucked into it. So I think I bought 2 sub cards for it, and then after that, I was like, nope, I don't have the time. Dad gets sick, I had to go sit with him and stuff, and like I think it was winter time, and the gas bill for winter was pretty high and stuff. So I was like, nope, can't play. And then I put off BFA for a long time, and then people kept showing off the Garrison and stuff, and I was like, man, I kind of want to do that. So then I went and did that, or I picked that up. I would have had both games, but I wasn't sure how to get a card and stuff, and if everything was on the same servers, so I didn't pick up Final Fantasy then. Um, I made some good friends in WoW, and so I just keep getting time cards to play with them. And my sister Ash plays, even though she she keeps hopping fucking servers, which is what my friend Sai back when I was playing when I had AOL and stuff and got into WoW. Um, she was like, "Come on this server." So I think I hopped 2 or 3 different servers with her, looking for one with good prices, and then I got so far on Ysera with my cow guy, and she was like, "I'm going to this server." I was like, "I'm tired of jumping different goddamn servers," and I got so far. I was like, I'm not paying to jump servers with this guy, and I'm not remaking another guy. And she's like, well, okay, if I find one, I'll tell you, and then you can come over. And I was like, okay, but it's gonna be the last one we jump to. I was like, I'm tired of it. So she just kept jumping, and I just stayed and played on my server. But Ash gets the same way. She was on, or when I started playing again, she's like, hey, come join my server. And I was like, okay. And so I did that, and then I found out about Moonguard, and I went there and swapped between the two servers with characters, and then she was way too into doing mythics, and I wasn't. I didn't want to do that because it just seemed like it stressed me out. So I went back to Moonguard and leveled up a character and met my friend Jess, and got playing there. And then she came to Moonguard and was playing, wanted me to give her gold all the time, and I was like, well, maybe you should just run stuff like everybody else does. And she's still in the guild, but she went because somebody was like, hey, come play with me here, and I'll get you all the mounts and everything you want. And so she went to that server with that person, and every now and then I see her on a different server, and I'm like, okay, do whatever you want. I'll just be here on this one. So, yeah. But if you like the videos, tell me. And like I said, and I say in every video, I'm still trying to figure this stupid um, OBS and stuff out. So, like, I I don't know how to do the whole check while you're streaming the playback or whatever. Like while you record, do like playback and see if stuff's working right. So normally I'll just record the video and then I'll go and start watching it some, and if it sounds good to me, then I do the thing and put it out on YouTube. But with the sound thing, I wanted to make sure because I knew the microphone didn't work right because Scorpion was all like, "Yeah, you're real low. Go into these settings and turn it up or turn it up." So I turned it up to 100, and he was like, "Yeah, you're still kind of low." I was like, I don't know what to do about that. So he was like, well, it's kind of okay. I'll just turn the TV down or whatever, or turn you up more. And I was like, okay, whatever. And we worked with that, but I knew the sound wasn't right. So when I checked on OBS, like I did a little recording, and it was so goddamn low, and I was like, no. So I fucked around, and then somebody was like, "You need this thing," and I was like, okay, I guess I'll try that. I guess you can edit with it too, so I might have to check that out some night when I'm not real busy or don't feel tired or whatever. uh, check it out and see how that works, and maybe edit out silent gaps or whatever. Maybe I can put insert pictures and stuff into the video, um, like everybody else does. Um, but I wanted to make sure the mic worked right and people could hear. Like if I could hear myself pretty clear through my headset, people were gonna fucking hear on their stuff. So I was like, I keep fucking with this. So I kept making recordings and stuff to see if I could hear, and nothing worked. So now it's like there's like this Dolby thing on my computer, and there's this other thing, and then there's this real audio tech thing or whatever. And I was like, I'm good. I'm just gonna have to remember where they're at and start fucking around with them. So I tried out the audio tech thing or whatever. I don't even know what it's from or how I got on there, but I checked it out first, and then I turned everything up, and it seems to work. So don't be like the idiot. It's like, oh yeah, standing in front of all the horses and all the sounds turned up, because I know I turned it like midway down. I'm pretty sure that's what I did. I was like, well, it don't seem too loud to me, because I think at first I was like, man, these horses are fucking loud, so I turned it down. Because normally in every game I turn the sound down, and idiots were like, oh, he's standing in front of the horses, and it's loud and blah blah. And I was like, I even said that, you know, it's my first, or I'm still trying to figure out OBS, and now that it won't bring my saved scenes back, I saved them and I put them on the cloud for or whatever, the OneDrive thing or whatever, so that if something would happen, I could just port them back over into the OBS, but they don't seem to work. So I had to start from scratch and figure out this. And so far, the only thing I got is the weasel screen that hopefully is showing, and then the one for like if the regular scene that records gameplay won't record the Xbox app thing. For when I have Xbox on downstairs, I can just stream it over onto the computer. If that don't work, then I have it where it's just gonna shoot whatever's on the monitor. So I think I have that all set up. Now I don't have all my like the goal thing and all that stuff for when I stream, because I don't really need it until I get to where I'm gonna stream. I don't know. Maybe on the 21st. Maybe I'll stream something. I don't know. I was thinking about getting some beer since it's gonna be on my birthday, and I'm probably not gonna do anything with anybody. So maybe I'll stream. I don't know. But yeah. So if you liked the video, let me know. If you want to see Genshin Impact, or maybe some WoW. Maybe I'll go on my old server and play something on there. I picked up Zoo Tycoon. Rimworld is supposed to be getting a new expansion pack or something sometime here this month. Terraria has new stuff coming out. I think Star Wars has something coming up or something I've seen. Um, there was something else. Wasteland 3 has, I got the I bought the season pass for that. That has, it just updated tonight. I don't know what's in it. But, there's all that. I know, Baldur's Gate 3 updated today, too. I may have to start a new character to see what they added from the beginning. But I got all kinds of stuff I can play. It's just a matter of if you guys are going to watch it or not. I know sometimes I look at the watch thing and it's like somebody watched it for like 2 minutes, and it's like, you know what the game is, and you know I'm bad at the games and stuff, so it's like, okay, watch it. You can watch it in small bits, even though it's a long video, because most of the YouTube stuff will save where you left off, so you can always come back and watch it. You don't have to watch it in one big sitting, but at least sit and watch it because it's gameplay, you know. Um, or it's me trying to do gameplay or whatever. So yeah. Anyways, I think that's gonna be it for now. Um, maybe I'll maybe I'll make another video tomorrow or something.